Hi, everybody. Welcome back once again to the Money Coach Show brought to you by Loan and Key Mortgage. I am back here with Robert Sierra, our trusted mortgage advisor,
Thank you, Damien.
and I am and I am your trusted financial guru, Damien. And we are here to bring you another educational, informational, and I think you guys are really going to like today's episode. So, with that said, Robert, go ahead and take it away with today's market report.
You got it. And thank you, Damien, for the intro. That was a great one. You know what? I would have to say it has been an amazing week or two, and honestly, this past week has been really amazing. We've seen a record of a 3-month low, which is kind of unheard of. The interest rates, I will show you in a little bit a TCA that I've created, or actually it's called an open house flyer, that will show you what the interest rates currently look like. We're seeing them at the high fives, which it's great. I have one at 5.8, so you know what? It's going to be awesome. And again, reach out to us so we can figure out where you fit with inside the interest rates, depending on your credit and your debt to income ratio. So again, Loan and Key, we're here to help you out, find you that perfect interest rate for your level of income. So Loan and Key, make sure you reach out. That's all for me, Damien.
All right. Thank you, Robert. I have a financial guru tip for everybody. And this is once again kind of speaking back to episode 17. We had did a two-part series. I'm sorry, not episode 17. It was one of the prior episodes where we did a two-part series about 401ks and IRAs, pros and cons. But there was an interesting article in the Wall Street Journal that talked about how 401ks are kind of becoming a literally kind of America's rainy day fund, quote unquote. Um, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Um, I don't know if you all know, but retirement plans are designed to basically only be used for later in life. However, the IRS does allow withdrawals for hardship related reasons, including paying tuition, avoiding foreclosure, and most importantly, buying a primary residence. I don't know if our audience knew that, or even any of the realtors that are out there even knew that. But if somebody has a healthy 401k, they got a great credit score out there, and they're interested in buying, and right now rates are at the fives, folks. I think you guys need to give us a call. I think we need to start hearing from everybody right now. This is one of those strike while the iron's hot kind of moments out there in the mortgage market. But I thought that was a very interesting tip. But I just want you all to know if you have a healthy 401k and you're interested in buying, and it's for a primary residence, the IRS will allow that to be withdrawn from your 401k. So food for thought, food for thought. And with that said, that's your financial guru tip. Robert, go ahead and take it away, man.
Thank you, Damien. And that is awesome to know. It's like, again, not too many people know that, and it's like, and today especially, I have an open house flyer that will help you guys generate exactly what you need to get that itch to want to buy that home, because again, if you have that healthy, 401k, a lot of people say, oh, I need 20% down. I want 20% down. Sometimes that 20% down, that's going to be all you have. And then you're not going to be able to furnish that new home. So it's like, and what I have to show you here is what's called an open house flyer. We make them out for every client that we speak to. And as you can see here, I'm just showing a modest home. It's shows a price point of 200, or it's actually a cost $325,000. Down payment on the FHA is at 3.5%. And you can see I have it clearly shown that interest rate is at 5.5%. And you know what? Again, these numbers will be qualified based on your credit score, income, as well as other factors, that debt to income ratio that we're talking about. But again, I'll be able to show you exactly what that payment breakdown is. You can see what the monthly costs are as opposed to what your principal and interest, that's that P&I number here. And for you realtors out there, I will be able to build this out for any listing that you have. And even, as you can see, I have Amy Realtor, any realtor company. I can put your logo on there, I can put your image on there. So we can co-brand this for you guys as well. But back to the buyers here. I want to make sure that you guys have a clear understanding on what you should be getting before you get a loan estimate. So you can sit there and see I have three different loan products here that I can show you. I don't have to run your credit. I can just get some rough estimations from you and even walk you through a soft credit pool. And what a soft credit pool is basically going to let you know if you have poor, good, great, excellent credit. Within those factors, we can find out what the estimated interest rate will be for you before we're pulling credit. And we like to under deliver and overachieve for you. We want to be able to set our I got that backwards. So sorry about that. But we want to make sure we can under deliver and over promise. Our and I still got that backwards.
It's
Help me
under
out, David.
promise, over deliver.
Exactly. And
It's
that's what
all
we're
right.
doing
It's
here.
all right. That's why I'm
No, no,
here.
no. You know what? I haven't had enough coffee today, so forgive me. It's like I was more worried about my mustache than actually the coffee this morning. But anyways, as you can see here, I have this conventional loan at 10% down, and you know what? Hey, a 5.8 interest rate, that's still great compared to what we've seen in the past. And you know what? Now some people are looking over at this 2.8 interest rate. How in the heck can I get that? Want to make sure you guys can have an understanding on how you can get a 2.8 interest rate, at this current economic situation here, what that's unheard of. How can I get that low of interest rate? It's called a 3-2-1 buy down, as I have it named up here at the very top. So that 3-2-1 buy down, when I go to the payment breakdown, I'm going to show you, hey, the first 12 months of your loan, it's going to be at 2.8%. Then it's going to adjust to 3.8% at year two. At year three, it's going to adjust to 4.8%. And then at that final adjustment, it adjusts to that 5.8%. Now, you can see there is a great breakdown for this. It can save you a lot of money for the time being. And hey, if those interest rates creep down to this 4.8%, at year two, year three, we can refinance you to get you into that fixed interest rate in something called a streamline loan. And that's basically, we're going to streamline it for you, and most of those 0% down, and we're going to do a rate and term. So we're going to get you a better interest rate because we're going to get you out of that 3-2-1 buy down into a fixed loan. So you'll have a fixed interest rate. And I want you to reach out to us if you have any questions about this. If you're a realtor, if you're a buyer, our information will be down below with inside the links, because we want to make sure we can deliver as much information to you as possible, because again, knowledge is power, and we want you to have that power in your hands, because at the end of the day, we care about you, and we're not that transactional loan officer team here. You know what? You're going to get a phone call from us 3 months after you close. You're going to get a phone call from us 6 months after that, 9 months after that, making sure we're having, our fingers on your pulse to make sure you have a team behind you looking out for your best interest. And Damien, I'd have to say, that's all I have to say for right now. I believe me, I can say more.
No, no, I think we gave our audience and our realtor audience as well plenty to chew on. Rates are at a 3 month low, folks. If you have been sitting on the sidelines and didn't know about and you have a healthy 401k, and I hope I was able to help you out and give you some information that, hey, you can tap your 401k if you're trying to buy a primary residence, put a deposit down. So that's all that we have today, folks, on the Money Coach Show. Thank you, like always, Robert.
Thank you, Damien.
Um, Other than that, thank you everybody for tuning in, and we will see you next week.
Take care, everybody.